Am I live? I should be live. Welcome back to the Crypto Factor live stream. Welcome back to your favorite cryptopreneurship show. My name is Paul. Today we're going to be talking about what's going on with Bitcoin, what's going on with the Bitcoin price, and in essence, what's going on with cryptocurrency, what's going on with the markets. I'm also going to give you an ATB update, and then we'll get to the juicy part, the crypto AMA, where you get to ask whatever you want. I answer all questions from within the chat, every single one I can get my hands on, and that way we have a great time together, and I try to give you as much value as I can, because that's what I try to do on the Crypto Factor. That's what I want to do on the Crypto Factor, is give you love, show you value, and succeed together. Right? So welcome, I'm glad you are here. Where are you tuning from? By the way, just in case you didn't know, I am in Greece, and today I am drinking some Schweppes soda water. So tell me what you're drinking, and let me know where you're tuning in from, and get ready for some crypto ASMR. This is crypto ASMR. By the tip. Okay, so with that out the way, I do see Gibran, my man, calling in from Houston. How is Houston? I see New World Crypto. Hey man, we got a coaching session coming up, man. I haven't forgotten Sean. I'll be there, and yes, do smash that like button. I do agree with my man New World there. I see Hard Fork Crypto saying, just watched your video, well done, you should be proud of your loyalty, coming from Canada. What's up, Canada? Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. We'll talk about that, and I'll also give you an update on that for people that didn't know as well. New World from North Carolina in the US, awesome, man. Mary Grimes from Georgia. How you doing, Georgia? Awesome. Right. So let's talk. Let's start. Let's go into the Bitcoin price real quick here, and then we'll get into the rest of today. Give me 1 second here, because this was like one last minute live stream, by the way, even though I announced it. So we're looking at Bitcoin right now, and I'm going to say something here before I tell you about this chart. Before I tell you what's going on, a lot of people ask me, "Hey, Paul, why don't you do charts? Why don't you do more charts? Why don't you do more technical analysis?" And it's pretty easy. I have a theory on this. I have some philosophy, okay? I like making technical analysis video when things change. There's no reason for me to give you technical analysis videos every single day telling you the same thing. And if I'm telling you this, and if I'm not telling you the same thing, and I'm yo-yoing every day, that doesn't make sense either. That's not how you do technical analysis. So I see a lot of influencers out there doing TA every single day. Every day it's a golden cross this, Fibonacci that. Oh my God, support this. Oh my God, support that. But they're true. I'm not telling you they're lying, but it's done on a small time frame, because otherwise they won't have nothing to talk about. So they do it in a small time frame. You need to get your fix, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but you need to get your fix. You need to see what's going on because of your TA. But unless you're day traders, it doesn't make sense for you, because you don't trade every day. You look at the bigger picture. Most of you are hodlers or swing traders. And a swing trader is somebody that will take a position for a few months, maybe a few weeks, whatever, and then get out or take profits or whatever. And that's what we do in crypto. So I can't make daily videos, or I can, but I'd be lying to myself, because look, we're in the range, right? The bottom of this range right here is 25,147, and the top, arguably, is 27,510. Okay, you can go a little bit higher. I think these are breakouts or fake outs, so I don't count them, and I don't count the bottom breakouts either, right? So you're in this range, part of a bigger range, which is from 24,820 all the way up to 31,000, which I told you that if we break under, we're going to go to the bottom of the range, which we did, which I told you as soon as we do that, we're probably going to bounce and start going up, which we did, right? So right now, that's it. That's the TA. You're in this range. Now, if you want to trade swing trading, you would buy at the bottom of the range, wait for confirmation, like this candle right here, buy. Okay, and then right here, around this level here, where there was resistance from this candle right here, you would sell right? And then if it breaks above, you would buy again and wait for the next resistance. But we don't do that. You don't have time for that. Most of you don't have time for that. If you were day traders, you wouldn't be watching these videos. Believe me, day trading, it takes a lot of dedication and it takes a lot of time, right? And by the time you do your technical analysis and your trading, it takes all day. So how are you going to do that in a video? Right? Now, when it comes to technical analysis, it works great. It really does work great, but you have to understand there's two ways for it to work. One way is to be really advanced. And when I say really advanced, I mean you're doing this for years, you've practiced it, you're in it, you're really advanced. Most people are not. Most people are too young to be advanced in technical analysis. I'm not saying that in a bad way. It just takes 3 to 5 years to learn and practice technical analysis. People will tell you it doesn't take that long, they're lying. Right? And it's not even that long. If you really want to think about it, 2 to 5 years is not that long. It takes what? A lawyer or a doctor 8 years and 6 years? TA takes a few years, but it can make you a lot more money. So it's great. But the other way technical analysis works, and this is a good thing, is very basic technical analysis. Very basic. You don't, like, and you take a different sort of philosophy. You keep it simple, you see what works, and you do a Bruce Lee philosophy. What's the Bruce Lee philosophy? I don't fear the man that knows 1,000 different kicks. I fear the man that does one kick 10,000 times. Right? So they know you learn certain things very well, and then over time watching the charts, you learn patterns, you see patterns, because technical analysis is not just rules, right? It's being able to see patterns and being able to know when patterns change. That's why trading bots don't work, because you program them to buy on oversold, but then you get in a bear market and it keeps on going oversold and they stop working. So you have to keep on adapting. So there's no reason for me to do technical analysis every day. I'd be fooling you and I'd be fooling myself. I could do it if you want. I could do it for a week or two, see how it is. I'm telling you right now, your head will be like, pfft, and then it will be like, I'd have to do FOMO and FUD and oh my God, golden cross. Oh my God, a gap, and shit like that. And if this happens, watch out. which sure, I'll do a couple of titles like that, but I can't overdo it, man. It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, so let's keep on looking here. So you have this. Let's just look at the 2 EMAs. I look on this. We're at the EMAs. This is about to cross up, hopefully, and these EMAs right here should take the price up to the higher, let's say around 28,700, and we'll reevaluate from there. And yes, I'm not giving you specific prices. If you notice, I'm doing this very vaguely because, again, you're not day traders. You're not going to take a trade at 28.721 and put a stop loss right above. You just don't. Most of you don't do that, and the ones that do don't need me. Does that make sense? Looking at the crypto bubbles, all right, we do see, and these are my favorites. Let's just go to the top 100 and I'll tell you why these are my favorites in a second. We do see some movement here in the crypto bubbles, right? We do see some red, but mostly we see green. And I like crypto bubbles because it gives you an overview and you can see what's popping, right? And I like the word popping because they're bubbles. So we're seeing right now on the weekly and the daily remix popping. We're also seeing the monthly popping. Okay, we see Casper from before as well. But here, this is where you could see something like WeMix. So what is WeMix? Oh my God, it's doing well. You can say it's doing well on the monthly. You can go to the daily. You can look at these charts. You can see it's right under the top here. You see it's almost at resistance. This might break. If we go into the bull market, we're looking at a $5 WeMix at least. And if we go to all-time highs, well, what is all-time highs? And you can do the math from there. So you can go to, let's say, coin market cap. And I'm talking about WeMix because I like it, by the way. I recently bought in. Look at this. It has all this potential to go all the way up here to 2.63. Let's go to all. 20. And it's a 1.2. So this has potential to what? 5x, then 20x, right? I think this is a good buy. This is a good risk play, right? I mean, basically, WeMix might do very well. It might be something to do with Gala competition, and we might see a lot of Gala competitor cryptocurrencies do very well. So just saying. So get your questions in the chat right now because I'm going to drink some soda first. I'm going to start answering the chat, but I'm going to tell you my update on ATB, which is around the blockchain as well. I almost forgot.
Hey guys, I'm Brief Dance. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Brief Dance.
All right, so about ATB. Now, I made a video the other day. If you look on my channel, which is pretty important, if you missed it, which I don't think you did because it's getting a lot of views, and thank you for that. I really appreciate you guys. But if you go to my channel real quick, and you go to videos here, you will see this video right here. Response, okay? Dear Ben Armstrong, Hit Network, and ATB, BitBoy Crypto, okay? So what this video basically is why I stopped going on around the blockchain. And I wanted to watch that video because there's a lot of context in that video. But I just wanted, for those of you that haven't seen that video and you can't be bothered to watch that video, just want to give you an essence of what it says. It pretty much says that I'm stopping on appearing on around the blockchain. As much as I love around the blockchain, I mean, it's helped me a lot. I met a lot of you people from there, from you guys from there. I love being on that show. But the truth is that BitBoy, well, Ben Armstrong, he's the one that put me on ATB. He's the one that put me on around the blockchain. And when I was in a lot of trouble financially and health-wise in the hospital, and I didn't have cash, when I asked him for help and he didn't have to do this, he actually sent me help. And he also came onto my channel a few times and did some interviews with me when I was a small channel. So I have to show appreciation there. And I didn't think he'd have a problem with anyone being on ATB. I even talked about it in one of the videos I did with him, about him. I'm saying that, no, sure, I'll be on ATB again. I don't think he would have a problem with that. But apparently he put out a tweet saying that he doesn't want to work with anybody that is on ATB, that will be on ATB, around the blockchain. The point is not whether I'll be working with him or not, because this thing, it might drag 2-3 years. So so even if he gets his company back, it might take years before he gets it back. So it would make more sense for me to be on around the blockchain. But it doesn't. But it's not about that. It's about showing appreciation without just with words. So if someone did something for me, and I said, "Yeah, I appreciate you," and I do, how can I be appreciative with no action? So obviously it bothers him for people going to around the blockchain. He believes, he feels that's not the right thing to do. So I wanted to show my support and do the right thing, and that's what I did. So I have no problems with the guys at around the blockchain. I mean, they did nothing wrong to me. As for TJ and all these people, I don't even know them, right? Like, I've heard their names. I wasn't that involved, right? So that I don't know what drama is going on there. And to be quite honest, it's none of my business. As for what he's done with his wife and this other girl, that's definitely no one's business. I don't know why you guys got caught up on that. Like, I wouldn't even talk about that. But I guess a lot of people in America are pretty touchy about these things. I mean, I remember when Bill Clinton had an affair with Monica Lewinsky, and everybody in America was like, "Oh my God, how dare he? How could he?" In Greece, we were like, "Wait on, bro." I'm not saying he should do it. I'm not saying he should have done that. I'm just saying in Greece we don't care. Like we don't give that much weight to things. I mean, we had Andreas Papandreou as a player. He was like 70, 80 years old, and his wife was like, what, 40, 50? We thought nothing of it. My girlfriend's like 29. She just turned 30. I'm 46, just to put things in perspective. So, I don't know, we have a different mentality. But I don't think what people do in their bed is anyone's business. It really isn't. I don't care what you do. You shouldn't care what I do. And we definitely shouldn't care what BitBoy does or Ben does. I mean, that's between him and his wife. If it's okay with her, which apparently it is, or she can forgive it. How do you know she didn't know about it, right? I look 31. Thank you so much, man. I shaved today, and my girlfriend's like, you just really ruined your face, because I usually have a little bit of a beard. Hit the like button if you think I'm 31 years old. If you think I look like I'm 31, hit the like button if you think. Now hit the like button if you think I look like 41. Now hit the like button if you think I look 50. Everyone's leaving. I'm getting people are leaving the live stream. Anyway, let's go back. So I think that was the best thing I could have done in this situation. I have nothing against the guys around the blockchain, the people I've worked with, because they didn't do anything wrong with me. As for whoever's got the company, I don't even know them. I don't even know what's going on. It's none of my business. But I have to show appreciation and do what I think is right for BitBoy Crypto, for Ben Armstrong, what he would want. Okay, I mean, it just makes sense to me. Okay, with that out the way, let's answer all the questions we have in the chat here. I'm looking forward to this. It's my favorite part of Sundays, by the way. Filecoin update, please. Well, there's no update on Filecoin. Filecoin is still in a bull market, and it's still doing what it's doing. If you're talking about price, let's have a look at price. I don't usually do this, but I'll do it. Filecoin, let me just turn down the air conditioner while I'm at it. Add it on turbo. So Filecoin on the daily looks okay. Let's have a look on the weekly. So it had this dive. It looks like it found support here. By the way, this was, By the way, this was pretty dangerous. I don't know if you know this, but the more you hit a certain support level, a lot of people will tell you it becomes stronger support, but the truth is it becomes weaker support. So it hit it so many times, if it would have kept hitting the support, it probably would have broken down, just saying. Same thing obviously applies to the upside. So we need to break 3.270 for a nice sort of gains all the way up here to 3.36. Let's look at the monthly real quick. Okay. Nice inverse head and shoulders here. This is where we had the pump. We pretty much went sideways, went down a little bit on support here on the breakout, the neck breakout of the inverse heads and shoulders, which is actually around here, but there's a second part here. No, Filecoin looks pretty good. I don't like this downturn here on the yearly, but that's the yearly. This is still an inverse. Let's see if this could actually go up, form a nice inverse on the yearly. And yeah, we can. I think Filecoin can do pretty well. Now, Filecoin is decentralized cloud services, if I'm not mistaken. So that has a pretty good use case, and I know it's in hype, so it should be well. All right, I'm seeing a lot of hearts in my messages here. You know, keep on hitting those hearts and keep on hitting those likes. Hello from Chicago. What's up, Chicago? Morning from Disneyland. Original. Hey, I wish I went there. I've never been there. That's crazy. GG, what's up? What's up? What's up? Low volume on weekends. It doesn't move much. Yeah, that's true. That's true, but it gives you a nice way to put things in perspective. So if I show you, for example, here. That's in the chat, by the way. Look, you can see yourself. I love all of you. Look at that. All of you here. I love you. Right? Okay. If you go to Crypto Bubbles here real quick and we go to the favorites, which I was telling you earlier on, these are the cryptocurrencies that I'm holding, by the way. Now, some of them I have a very little amount, like not dust, but like a very small bags from previous markets. I just hold them, but I just have them on here so I can see what's going on, right? But for example, Rune we've been talking about, GFL we've been talking about a lot, is doing very well. WeMix, I didn't have a chance to talk about it. I just got in again because I saw the price action. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. And I'm like, this is interesting. So I clicked this. And this was like maybe last week or so. And I saw this. And I'm like, ooh, blue sky breakout. So well, at least not really technically, but okay. I'm like, this looks interesting. So I got in. And so far, so good, right? But you see, this is pretty much, if you guys are wondering what I'm holding, this is a lot of what I hold here. By the way, some are good, some are bad, some I got out, I told you to get out, or I sold most, like 80% of them, and I did, but there you go. All right, just so you know. Promised I would catch you and keep my promises. Thanks for being a loyal friend to Ben. Thank you very much, DG. Really appreciate it. Really hope you get to see more of my videos. I mean, some videos are better than others, obviously. Some live streams are better than others. This was very last second. Even though I announced I'm going live, I kind of forgot about it and I was on a call. And then I'm like, oh shit, I got a live stream. So I didn't prepare at all. So I'm just winging this one. Actually, I wing most of them, but it is what it is. But thank you for being here. Really appreciate you. Hope you enjoy the stream. And then if you like this video and you like other videos, maybe you can subscribe. I would really appreciate it. But only if you like my videos. If you don't watch my videos, don't subscribe. Or if you've subscribed but you don't plan on watching videos or anything or live streams, don't. It's better you not, because it doesn't. I would rather have less subscribers that watch the videos rather than vice versa, because that helps the algorithm more. It helps the algorithm. The algorithm doesn't like stand-in or subscribers that don't watch videos. It likes videos that people watch, if that makes sense, right? Saifullah Khan says Filecoin at its low price. It looks like for Filecoin, it looks like it's doing well, man. It looks like I saw it just a little earlier. It looks like okay. Crypto Seth, my man, saying keep up the good work. How you doing, man? Everyone, check. Let me tell you about Crypto Seth real quick. First of all, check out his channel. Because Crypto Seth, a funny thing happened with Crypto Seth. I saw his channel, and I got mad at him. I got mad at this video, and I called him out on something, and I was like, oh my god, this guy, I'm gonna go like watch his other videos and find out everything that's wrong with him. And I went on his videos and I listened to some of his videos, and he has some really fucking good videos. No, I'm serious. Like I'm very impressed with his analysis. And I'm very impressed with his views. I don't know if you're still here, Seth, listening to this, so I'll say it anyway. I'm very impressed with your views. I didn't expect it. I'm very difficult when it comes to channels or rating channels, and I really liked your channel, man. So guys, seriously, check out Crypto Seth. His views on altcoins. He knows a lot of shit, and this guy does research, and he can really dive in. Right? So yeah, make sure you check out his channel. It's pretty cool. Let me show you his channel real quick here. Give me a second. Crypto Seth. No, I'm not sponsored by Crypto Seth, by the way. It's not a sponsored video by Crypto Seth. Right? But this Crypto Seth right here, underrated for subscribers. Underrated, guys. I'm telling you right now. And these are more than likely real subscribers. So make sure you check it out. Make sure you check out his videos. He's got a lot of engagement. And yeah, no, I'm very impressed with Crypto Seth, by the way. And it's relatively a new channel, right? Look, he joined, what, a year ago? Very good channel. Well done, man. I like it. Poll for president. Yeah, man. I can't. I'm not an American citizen. And I wouldn't want to be president in Greece. I don't want to go broke. Hey, Paul, hope you're doing well. Question regarding taking profits in the bull market. Do you take profits in Bitcoin and sell out all Bitcoin and stables before the... Okay, very good question, Biggie Smalls. Okay, first of all, Biggie Smalls, nice name. All right, number one, I always take profits. I always believe in taking profits, but you have to understand what taking profits means and how you take profits in a bull market versus a bear market. In a bull market, you take profits less. You basically let profits run longer. And when you take profits, you don't only let them run longer, you take less of them. So let's say, for example, I invested $10,000 in Ethereum, okay? Now, and let's say Ethereum right now is at $2,000, just saying, okay? And I'm expecting a $10,000 Ethereum, which I actually am, 7 to 8,000, possibly 10. If it breaks out, we can reevaluate because it can go more. But let's just say I'm waiting for a $10,000 Ethereum right now as we speak, and it's at 2,000, okay? What I will do is, if Ethereum goes to 4,000, right, which is close to the previous resistance, the previous all-time highs, I would take some profits. I would take 20%, 30%, 15%, depending, right? Depending on also how much you need. I'll tell you where I take profits after. Then I will wait. If it retraces to a good place, because we do have retraces in bull markets, I would buy up again using those profits and keep the rest of the profits to the side. Then, once it goes up again, if it breaks resistance, you can start over and buy again if you think it's going to do another 2x. Does that make sense? But you only with the profits you took, okay? Because you're going to have some profits that you took and some profits that you're left over with. Now, again, I would take profits again at, let's say, around $7,000. But there I might take a little bit more now because I already got in and I made good money. So 30% I'll take profits. And I'll wait again, see where the bottom... At some point, buying the dip won't make sense. When that time comes, I'll show you the signs and what to look for. But you can never go wrong taking profits, and I'll tell you why. A, until you realize profits and you take profits, you're rich on paper, but you haven't made anything. And you never know what will happen, especially in crypto, okay? B, you have to have, it's not like you're a millionaire and you don't care and just hodl and put your money there. Because you need to live, you need to pay bills, you need to help your parents, you need to go out, you need to do different things in your life. And if you don't take profits, you're not going to do that. You're going to still be working on something. So always take profits, protect yourself, then use those profits into something else. Now, if you're in the bull market, I take profits in Bitcoin. And I also take profits in fiat, okay? Now, I'll take profits in Bitcoin because it will keep you exposed to the cryptocurrency market. So if you keep on going up, you're still making profits. But if you go down, you can use that Bitcoin to buy altcoins because Bitcoin goes down less than altcoins in markets, basically, generally, as you saw, right? So you can also use Bitcoin to make more money or make more Bitcoin, if you will, by still being exposed to the crypto markets. But I always take profits in fiat as well because I live like that. That's how I live. And I think unless you're a multi-millionaire, I think you should do the same, right? It just makes more sense. I mean, there's black swan events. There's a whole bunch of things that can happen. So I hope that answers the question. I take profits in Bitcoin and I take profits in fiat. I also do something else, by the way, because I have different portfolios and I've talked about this in videos. I also take profits in Ethereum from other cryptocurrencies, right? Just so you know. Let me drink some water and keep on going. But I am gonna make a webinar on how to take profits because a lot of people are asking me this question, and explaining it like this might not make that much sense. But if I put it down on my pad, like the factor pad, and show you on screen exactly how I use portfolios and stuff like that, I think it will help. Also, you could watch these videos. I have a cryptopreneurship playlist. Let me show you. Something that a lot of people don't watch, by the way, which baffles me. If you go to my channel, this is my channel right here, right? You'll see different playlists here. So you have cryptocurrency videos you don't want to miss, which pretty much are cryptocurrency videos you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss these videos. These are good videos in general, okay? Now, if you go down, okay, this is a new series I'm doing. This is a beginner's guide here. These are the live streams. These are the crypto factor for my books, basically interviews and stuff like that. Meme coins if you're into meme coins. Right here, cryptopreneurship, how to actually become a crypto millionaire. Watch this playlist. Okay, this playlist will show you, forget the titles, because titles sometimes need to be catchy. But look at the actual videos. This perfect crypto millionaire trading strategy. I know the title sounds weird. Watch this video. I'm telling you right now, it will change your life. Okay, and there's different videos here you can watch. Maybe Crypto Seth can watch and evaluate and tell me what he thinks, by the way. I know he'll disagree with a few things, by the way. That's okay. Filecoin will ever hit all the all-time supply is horrendous via market cap. That's something we have to look into. Again, I don't look into cryptocurrencies that much live. What I do see with Filecoin, what's the market cap? Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, but look. All right, maybe it won't. But let's see if it breaks this resistance like I've seen, like I said. And you never know, with the narrative and the hype, you can get a nice pump up to this area here at least, right? And then you can reevaluate. I mean, that would be good enough. But yeah, it's not about, you don't always have to hit all-time highs to make money, right? If you buy at $3 and you sell here, which I'm telling you right now, it's going to at least hit $40 if everything goes well and it breaks resistance, of course, right? But this is good enough. This is pretty huge in profit, right? Why do you have to go all-time high? You know, I would have probably sold most of my position around this area right here. All right, let's go back. Paul's point about flaws of trading bots is exactly right, because you do have to be adaptable. Yeah, you have to reprogram the trading bot. So you get a trading bot, and then you need to reprogram it, and you need to do technical analysis to reprogram it and see what's working right now. Maybe oversold positions are working right now. Maybe they stop working. Maybe Fibonacci sequences are working. Maybe something else is not working. It all depends. Things change. You have to be versatile, like water, like he says, like Bruce Lee would say. We're doing a lot of Bruce Lee quotes today. Also, do you recommend buying alts that have not experienced the bull market and previous? It depends. So in every bull market, while it's true that in every bull market you're going to see different top 10, top 20 cryptocurrencies, that does not mean you won't make a fortune on the ones that have the right narrative, that have already been at the top. You need a kind of like a mix. Now, the altcoins that haven't been to the top 10, they could be already dead. So like, what do you expect Tron, even though that was at the top 10 and stuff, would you expect it to like do it again? I don't think so. But new cryptocurrencies that haven't been to the top 10, obviously because they're new, that's where research lies. And that's where I think Crypto Seth shines, by the way. Crypto Seth, are you still here, my man? Comment if you are, dude. I mean, because finding new cryptocurrencies is vital, right? But also, you have cryptocurrencies that are not new that are going to do well. So Solana is not new, all right? But I do see Solana going to $800 to $1,000 this bull market if everything plays right, and that's a really good return of investment. So it all depends on your strategy. You need a mixed portfolio. You need to do a little bit of everything. Well, you don't need to, but the best way is to do a little bit of everything, right? Immutable X, I don't have it. I don't know about it. Hey, Paul, am I late to Bitcoin update? Yeah, you're late, dude. You're always late, man. But it's the same. Nothing's changed, Shah. We're still in the range. And I was right about us going down to that level, then bouncing off and not going lower. So that's pretty much it. I look 31. What do I think of October? Will it pumptober? I'm one of the few people that told you September might actually do well. So let's see how September does first. But I think October should do well. 61. I look 61. How dare you, clockwise crypto? How dare you? Oh, by the way, all right. Drake Zarawi. On its face, it definitely looks shady, and they aren't being open. Ben is. Okay. What are your thoughts on HBAR? I think HBAR is going to do very well this bull market, because last bull market, I was telling you that HBAR and Algorand is going to do good in the next bull market, and this is the next bull market. And I also said the same about the graph, and I also said the same about my head's just stopped. Give me a second. About Singularity.net. When I discovered it, I said it's not its time yet, but it's going to come and so on. And I think these are going to do very well. Good, you're not going on, but it's simple bet create ATB. No friend should be on. That's what I think as well. Whether we like it or not, Gary, I agree with you. Do you think anything of IMX? No, I'm not into IMX. IMX had its hype. I'm not sure if it's going to have it again. It'll probably do well once that sector starts pumping, and it might do very well. But I haven't really gotten into it. So Hello from Croatia. What's up, Croatia? Some of the most beautiful women in the world, by the way. I'm down 60,000. I'm guessing only GFL, no IMX. Okay. I can't give you advice on that because I don't know much about Immutable X. I know it was all the hype and rage at some point, and that was kind of fishy for me. Subscribe for the Crypto Factor 100x gains. Yes, do that. 100x likes. Come on. Let's see if we can get more likes than concurrent views. That would look. I'll even put a graphic on screen for you guys. Maybe that will help. I subbed, liked, commented, and watched this stuff so far. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you, GG. I bought at the top. Most people do, Contender. Yes, Crypto Seth seems like an axe, but he's on point. It seems like an ass. He does, doesn't he? Crypto Seth, you seem like an ass, bro, but you got good content. I agree. Crypto Factor, have you made a video regarding the Greece banking crisis? No, I haven't, but I have been interviewed on it in magazines and stuff, by the way. I'd love to hear your experience and thoughts on it. Okay. Seems like it's a great impact. That's a really good idea, actually. Let me take a picture of this comment. You know what? I've done interviews on it. I've talked about it on... Because I've done pieces in magazines and stuff. I've been on stage. But I haven't made a video about it. And that I don't know why. It would make sense, wouldn't it? Okay. Do you believe in KDA, this bull run, pal? So we did the launch for KDA when I was working for Mintable, the app. We actually did the marketing. I was actually the lead in that. And it did well, very well. And I even told you guys to get in early. I don't know what it's going to do in this bull run. I really don't. I mean, back then it was easier because I was doing the marketing. Now I don't know what it's going to do. Probably do well, though. It would make sense, right? They will do well. By the way, this is a period, a lot of people are making predictions, and I've made a couple. But you have to understand that it's not the right time to make predictions. It's the right time for some cryptocurrencies that you've been following, that you've seen the action during the bear, and what happened last time, but not for all of them. So it's still early to evaluate stuff like this. So if you see me like, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure, it's because it's nothing I can look at right now to answer that question. It's too early, right? But on some cryptocurrencies, it's apparent. Like it's apparent on Solana, right? It's apparent on Dogecoin. I know it's a meme coin, but it's apparent on Dogecoin. It's apparent on quite a few cryptocurrencies, but not on all of them yet, in my opinion. Hey, what's up, Hassan? I'll be honest, says Roaming Nomad. I didn't normally watch all your videos, but the loyalty you have shown, best plus great content, it will come. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you. And you know what, guys? I'm always trying to become better at this, right? So I'm always learning. I'm always trying. I'm always trying to become a better entertainer. I'm trying to make things more. How can I put this? We just level up. I'm trying to level up, and sometimes it's hard when you want to give people the videos they want and what they need, not what they need. I like trying to give people what they need, and that takes a toll on this channel. But that's what I do. But at the same time, I try to give you what I want, what you want as well. So it's kind of a hard mix. I'm trying, and I'll level up, and I want to do more. And I will. I promise I will. And that's all I do now, right? So just so you know, I stopped working, right? I stopped working. I haven't been working for over a year now. And if you've watched the video with Ben, you know, I mean, I went through cancer. I lost my dad after I lost my parents in general. I lost my dad, my mother and my sister, and I lost my dad. And I went through a lot of problems. And because I got CAR T therapy, which is very aggressive chemo and bone marrow transplant, by the way, I even lost my memory in hospital. I was trying to do videos from hospital, but I couldn't. I was doing the stories, but YouTube stopped them. And then I couldn't do videos at all because I didn't know even who I was. But what happened is What was I getting at? I can't work anymore. Like, I can't go work 8 or 12 or 15 hours in C-level positions. Because I used to work C-level positions. I used to consult companies. And if you remember, for people that have subscribed on this channel for a while, you remember a lot of people were asking me, Paul, do you have a group? Paul, do you have that? Paul, do you have this? And I was saying, no, I don't do it for retail. I only do it for companies. And I was proud of that because I didn't want to make money from anyone. I'm like, listen, I make it from companies. I just want my clout so I can get more contracts with companies. But now I can't do that anymore. I don't have the energy. I get tired. Sometimes I can't articulate properly. It's going to get better, but it's going to take time. And I can't do high stress level positions anymore. I can't go C-level. Okay, I can't go marketing director of an exchange like I used to be. I can't go CMO and stuff. Where I used to be an expert. I just can't. I can't move country. I just can't. There's too much doctors, too many appointments. I'll give you an example. Tomorrow, the doctor's going to come. Not a doctor, a representative from the hospital is going to come here. They're going to put this thing in my stomach with this tube. And they're going to put this one thing to dilute the muscle first and then put this other thing so that that comes in and puts my immune system up. I mean, when am I going to do this in the office? And I have to do it next week as well, the week after. And then, like, I get sick very easily. I get fevers. I have to go to the hospital. Sometimes I'm in hospital. This is a process that I have to go through. So what I did was I started working and making available. I did some courses. I did some. I have one-on-one coaching. You can find it in the description down below. I have links in the description down below, and I have things like that. And because this is my work now, I'm only on YouTube and I'm only with you. And if I can make this happen, I won't go back working for a company again. I'll continue doing what I do. I love doing this, right? But sometimes people say, oh, you're just selling courses, ha ha ha, fake guru. I'm not a guru. I'm just somebody that's been in this industry since 2017 in C-level positions. I used to do trading and Forex and used to teach fundamental and technical analysis. I've written 7 books, four of which are in the blockchain. And, I do things. I mean, I passed some exams. I've did some seminars for the University of Nicosia on DeFi and blockchain, and I try to help. Right? In my experience. That's all I do. Everything that you can find in my courses or my coaching or anything like that, you can find online for free. You really can. Most of it, not all of it, but most of it you can. And the parts that you can't, you'll get it soon on this channel. If you are subscribed to this channel, if you watch this channel, sooner or later you get that information just in pieces, because obviously it's different when you're organized and you put everything in a course. That's just for people that want to get the information faster and have an advantage. And it takes time for me to do that and update it and make it. And that's basically, I'm selling my own service. And if I can do that enough, then I don't need to go back to work, which is a good thing because I can't. That's my story, right? That's my story. I've been working in blockchain since 2017, ever since I beat cancer the first time. The first time I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma was in 2016. I had chemotherapy and bone marrow transplant. I wrote my first 2 books while I was fighting. And then I started work, and then I pivoted to blockchain because I was doing video production, sales and video and stuff like that, and sales. And I pivoted into blockchain, and that's how I got into blockchain. And I started working as a CMO straight away because of my marketing and sales experience, over 25 years in sales, marketing, and consumer psychology. So I don't know if you know this, just giving you a little story about me. I want to go to Greece. I'm a fanatic from New Jersey. If you come down here, man, let me know. We'll get together. We'll go for a coffee. I love Greece history. Awesome, man. I'm waiting for IMX to go up to get my money back. Thank God we are in the... Sometimes you have to thank something. I bought a 120. It's an all-time high. It was $9. I bought it 120. So sometimes you have to evaluate if you, and I'll give you an example because I can't do the math here, but I'll give you an example. If I bought a cryptocurrency and I'm giving an example again, okay? And it went down 70%, okay? And I'm waiting for it to go back up so I can get my money back. I would just put it in Bitcoin. Because if I just want my money back, the easiest bet, it's a no-brainer, is Bitcoin. It's going to 2-3x. And if it doesn't, sometimes will, and it has more chances. If that doesn't do it, no one else will. So if you're not going for 20, 30, 50x, whatever, just go with Bitcoin. And if that makes sense, or Ethereum, it might make more sense because you have less risk if it's just to get your money back and if the math works out. So you have to kind of think of it like, so like I had this other guy in my coaching, right? And they were saying, all I want to do is double my money. If I double my money, I'm happy. I have $150,000. If I have $300,000, I'm happy. And he has all this crypto portfolio and everything. I'm like, dude, just sell everything and buy Bitcoin. It's going to 2x. If you have 150,000, you want 300,000, that's a 2x. Why risk everything else? If that's your goal, 2x, just buy Bitcoin. Right? And then, of course, we closed another session because, he figured out he wanted more, and we kind of fixed it. With not financial advice, just my experience, right? Anyway, I will go to Greece, say hi, hopefully, whenever you're here, man. Wait, I just lost where my message was. Okay, here I am. In bull market, if I take any profit, my FOMO will. So you have to understand, Shad, that even in bull markets, Bitcoin's going to drop 30 and 40% at times. So you will still be able to buy the dip, but you will still lose money, and it's going to feel like it's not going to go up again. So you might have a lot of FOMO, but believe me, the FUD's going to be devastating as well. Any thoughts about Reef? No. Hassan, I heard about Reef, but I haven't looked into it. Paul for president, I agree, the kid com. GFL versus IMX. Sorry, my friend, I'm stuck with manipulation. Still IMX, good system. So I'm in GFL. I'm not in IMX, if that helps you. I'm not saying to do that. I'm just saying look into it. Maybe you can allocate some of it. When will altcoin pump? I don't know, man. Let me ask my dog. Where is he? He's outside. He's not here. I don't know, man. We don't know. All we can do is watch. Once Ethereum starts beating Ethereum starts beating Bitcoin, and we see breakouts, that would be one signal to see that altcoins will probably do the same. So we'll just watch and we'll see when that happens. When they do, I'm ready with a popcorn. Solana 8x. Yeah, I think so. I think Solana will 5 to 8x, to be honest. This is, at least, Solana is one of my biggest positions, by the way, other than Bitcoin and Ethereum. Dolomite Hex says, anybody that don't hold your own private keys and beg for money and promote gambling, he is a fraud. Don't know who you're talking about. Paul, how long can Bitcoin go maximum in this cycle? And if it's not that low, are you comfortable to start DCAing right now into alts? So I think Bitcoin is going to go to 84,000 to 140,000. And I know that's a big range. But hear me out. 84,000 to 140,000, I'm saying, because I'm going to start taking profits at 20% I was talking about earlier on at 84,000. And then slowly take profits and wait for a dip, because nothing goes up forever. And then when the dip happens, I'll buy again. All right? But 84 to 140,000 is my target. But I will still hold a bag because I never sell my Bitcoin, because it might even go to 200 to 250,000. But let's be conservative, if that makes sense. I hope that answers your question. How many X for? I'll go too soon to tell. Did you know that Exodus.ai wallet is built on Algorand? Fun fact. Would I swap Bitcoin to ETH? I would reallocate some Bitcoin to ETH, but not all of it, because I think Ethereum should, at some point, and usually does better profit than Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is more of a standard. So the answer to that question, just so you understand my views on how this works, is you get rich buying altcoins, but you get wealthy accumulating Bitcoin. If that makes sense. Are you telling Sol 800 to 1,000? What about SEC? I don't care about SEC. Yeah. So look what happened with the SEC. Look at what happened, but look at the price action. The price doesn't. If the price will tell you if it cares or not. Right? And the price action continued being solid despite this. It was solid during the drops, the outages. It was solid during the everything. It's doing much better price action than Matic. I think Matic has a bigger problem with the SEC. Maybe they don't have the money to fight, or maybe the Solana has something else behind. I don't know, right? We'll see. But it's a good. Don't. This is all a gamble, guys. Everything's a gamble, right? Everything. The SEC pretty much will say everything is a security except Bitcoin. It could come out tomorrow and say everything's a security. It could come out and say, hey, fuck your DeFi. What are you going to do? Right? So just look at price. Anonymous user says, GameFi token Metacade. I haven't looked into it. I don't know about it. BGerm says, bringing up your favorite meme coin, John Deaton said has information that can be exposed ETHgate that the XRP army have been speculating on. Do you think anything can be big enough to affect ETH price? I don't understand the question. That's like 3 questions or 3 statements inside the question, dude. Let's take the ending. Do I think anything can be big enough to affect Ethereum price? Supply and demand affects price. I don't understand the question. Forgive me, BGM, if I'm not getting it, I'm sorry. If you can rephrase that, I would really appreciate it. Will Sandbox break all-time high? When we have a metaverse play, I think, and maybe once there's clarity or we see what happens with the SEC, I think it will, but we'll see. Hello from Slovenia, AR33X. What's up, man? What's up, Stanko? Hey, Stanko, how are you, man? Shah says, when you were in hospital, you didn't update your health on channel. I thought you were dead after. At some point, I was kind of like, not in a coma, but I was just sleeping all day. Waking up whenever they were taking blood and just sleeping, and I didn't know what was going on. I was in, like, I thought that I was getting fed from the air that I was eating, and I wasn't eating. Like, it was insane. But I was making short videos. If you remember, I was making stories in the beginning. But I couldn't. I had my computers and everything there, but I just couldn't do anything. It was a disaster. A disaster. I didn't expect it to be so hard. Do you think Render will switch to using the Sol blockchain? I don't know, but Render, I love Render. I think Render is another big position I have, by the way. I think Render is really good. I really hope it all goes well for you. Thank you, man. Why not you trading future long short Bitcoin trading? Excellent question. Excellent question. So, I am Greek, which means I have a bit of a gambling vein, which means even though I've made a lot of money trading futures, I've completely lost like big amounts of money at times, and I know it's going to happen again. So I might make 100,000, but I know I'm going to lose 25,000 or 30,000 at times. Now, even though it's a net positive, the problem is, what if you start by losing 25,000? So I'm emotional. I revenge trade. So when I give advice, don't go into FOMO, don't revenge trade and stuff like that. I find it a lot easier to do this by investing in cryptocurrencies and swing trading rather than doing futures and trying to trade. So I don't trade right now. Now, there are times where I do. When I'm making money, everything's going up, I'll trade in the bull market. Yes. I'll do futures, I'll use leverage, yes. Because I don't care if I lose, because I'll make more money the next month and I'll just put that in and I'll make it back and more. That's different. But I know my weaknesses. So being fully transparent. Last bull market was pumped by stimulus money. What will pump the next bull market? Gypsum Geek. So it was pumped by stimulus money, but you have to take into account that we haven't had this always. Like the markets are in an upwards trajectory for years. Bitcoin's been around for 14 years. It keeps on going up. So you're asking if there or what is going to be a catalyst. There's a few catalysts. One would be a Bitcoin ETF. That's a catalyst. Another would be what would be another a new sort of technology, maybe AI with cryptocurrency. We talked about this with translate, but really AI with cryptocurrency, or acceptance, or another country taking on Bitcoin as legal tender, or the fact that BlackRock and all these big boys are buying. You know, it's funny because the catalysts usually come after the price action. So you'll see the breakouts and you'll see the technical analysis before the catalyst. So I don't look at catalysts a lot at all. Just like I don't like looking at news. I don't care. Because usually after a move, we'll try and find the news to find out why it broke up. But all the times that it didn't, we didn't look. But if you look, there was bigger news. So I'm a very look at price person in technicals, rather than look at and fundamentals, rather than look at news and stuff like that. Like the FOMC meeting, everyone knows. I a lot of times I said it's going to do the opposite of everyone else, and it did. A lot of so I don't look at that. I just don't. And me being a contrarian when I invest anyway. Helps with this because I'm a contrarian. One of the things I look at is doing the opposite of most people. Over 40 Texas Skater, what's good, ball? I'm good, man. How are you? Thoughts on quant? I have mixed feelings. Some people say the tokenomics are great, which they are. Supply, this, that, ISO 20022, and so on. I think it's going to do well, but not as good as people expect it to. I think everyone will wait for 100,000, but Bitcoin will start dropping at 90,000 retail. Yeah, it's very possible, by the way. ETHgate, what about it? Hello from the Crypto Lifers. Hey, what's up, Jamie? Where is Crypto Lifer? Are you Crypto Lifer? No, can't be. Give me a second. What do you mean, hello from the Crypto Lifer? Did something happen with the Crypto Lifer? Jamie Zeno. Or hello from Crypto Lifers, in general, people that are life in crypto. Oh, you work for Crypto Lifer. Oh, okay, good. Okay, awesome, man. I love Crypto Lifer. I think he's a cool guy. Everyone should check out Crypto Lifer as well, by the way. I think he also left ATB, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let me know if he left ATB. I heard something. Let's make it easy for you. Ethereum will be sued and Vitalik will be indicted in the USA. Very Nostradamic. Okay, Nostradamus. Why would I don't think so. I don't think Ethereum will have an issue, just like Bitcoin won't. I think if anything, Bitcoin and Ethereum will get away with it at the very least. But I might be wrong. Hey, Paul, I am late. Had family dinner. Wish you a happy Sunday. Thank you very much, Eskel. Really appreciate you. Crypto Trapa saying, Lifer, what's up? We in the building. Where is Lifer? I don't see his name, though. Or is it just the team? Heartful Crypto made and lost. Yeah, happens, man. Steve, did you have time to look into BitTense or Tau? No. Bank bull run is the biggest bull run. Is coming. Very, very possible. ETHgate is saying ETH got a pass on regulation by... Oh, okay, got it now. SCC, because they offered discount on sales of big players. XRP is claimed to be superior in tech to Ethereum, but Ethereum had more of a first mover advantage. Okay, got you. Can claims... being down Ethereum prove, would it affect demand if above was true? It would definitely in the short term. But Ethereum right now has got the most like it's got a lot, all the dApps, everything's on Ethereum. Most of everything's on Ethereum, if you really think about it. It would be a mess if anything would happen with that. You are with Ben, I'm with you. Thank you very much, Nick. Really appreciate you. The day Vitalik is indicted for securities fraud. Oh, God. Okay. Somebody hates Ethereum. Are you a Bitcoin maxi? Like, I'm a shitcoin minimalist, by the way. I'm a semi-Bitcoin maxi. But I don't know what's wrong. Are you a Bitcoin max? Just so I know how to talk to you. I won't talk to you again. I'm a semi-Bitcoin maxi. Okay. Life for gang, baby. He's a man. Yeah, he is. Can I buy Ethereum at 1,590? I don't know. Can you buy Ethereum at 1,590? What about 1,592? Can you buy Ethereum at 1,592? We pulled out of ATB unofficially the day it happened, but now officially. Okay, got you, man. All right, cool. I officially pulled out yesterday or the day before when I made that video, and that was just because I had to, man. Like, obviously it bothered Ben, and Ben got me on there and helped me out in the past. And it was the right thing to do. As much as I loved being on there, right? I'm not gonna lie. I met a lot of cool people on there, and it was fun. Let's not ignore what's on black and white despite having large Ethereum bag. Okay, and true. End of the year price Bitcoin. Adi Wall, very good question. I'm going to have to stick to what I said because I don't like changing what I said. So when Bitcoin was 17,000, I know Shaw can attest to this and many of my subscribers. When Bitcoin was at 17,000, I said that this year, Bitcoin will be between $40,000 and $50,000 by the end of the year. I still think it is. Would I be wrong? Would it be a little bit after, a little bit? It doesn't matter. I don't like changing my predictions when things change or using emotion. Unless something happens fundamentally or I see something different, I'm not going to change my views. And if I was wrong, I was wrong. Doesn't matter. Vitalik cried to the SEC to sue XRP because XRP and Ethereum are not competitors. So I don't think so. I might be wrong, but I wouldn't even put them in the same category. So Ethereum I would use for building on, right, for dApps and so on, because it has the most users as well. It just makes sense. And XRP is a great payment system that can be utilized, and if they play their cards right, they could do a lot, right? A lot of people are surprised right now because they think I hate XRP. I don't hate XRP. I just don't think it's going to go to 10, 25, or 50,000 K. But I think XRP is okay. And a lot of shit they say about XRP is bullshit. A lot of things are lies. But as a tech, it's okay. It's good. It's one of the top. Put it that way. Will AVEX survive? I hope so. Let's see. So the question now is, are you an XRP maxi? just asking. I'm not attacking you right now. Just curious. Can I buy Ethereum at the current price? Why wouldn't you be able to buy it at the current price? Are you asking me for financial advice? Dude, I can't give you financial advice. I can tell you this. Ethereum's all-time high was 4,000 something, right? Close to $5,000, give or take. If it does a 2x from all-time highs, that's 10,000. That's very conservative. If you were to buy it for 1,500, you would at least 3 to 5x, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's a good bet. So yes, now would be a good time to buy Ethereum, even if it goes down more. Doesn't matter. It could be potentially a good time to buy Ethereum. But this is on you, right? I don't ignore what's on black and white discovery phase. Okay, got you. Shah, there was no reason to hide that comment. I'm gonna. All right, so Vidplex TV said do some reading. I know that sounds rude, but no reason to hide that. That's okay. Yeah, okay. I'll do some reading. Any thoughts? So just so you know, it's been hidden by one of my mods, but it's okay. I can just my mods in general. Just so you know, if it's light abuse or disagreements or stuff like, I'm okay with that. I can get into debates and fights. It's fine. What I don't like is when people spam or when people overdo it or when they get racist. Not against me, I don't give a shit. But like in general, when it gets too much, if that makes sense. Any thoughts on Pendle on Arbitrum? No thoughts. Can I buy Ethereum? I thought I just answered that. What's going on? Ben helped out. Oh, okay, got you. Jamie says, Ben helped out Lifer a lot over the years. They are good friends. TJ threw Lifer off ATB. Oh, okay. Who push leverage links on newbies. Criticizing influencers who push leverage links on newbies. Oh, got you. Like leverage trading? That's weird. I advise against that all the time. Link is pumping. I told you Link's going to do well, man. Yeah, but you need to support fair competition in this space. By doing what? By not buying Ethereum or saying that Ethereum is bad and nasty? Hey, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hey, Ben, my man. Ben's here. How are you, man? Ben. Man, it's nice seeing you here, man. Ben, guys, right, 50,000 subscribers already and counting, man. He's gonna make a huge comeback, and he's, man, you know my views on Ben. You've seen me talk about Ben forever on this channel, like before the drama, after the drama. Ben, you have my support, man. You know that. I know you're gonna come back stronger than ever, right? So make sure you go to Ben's channel and subscribe, because he's no longer BitBoy Crypto. He's now Ben Armstrong, right? So he got older. It's not a BitBoy boy anymore. You know, I got something for you, Ben. You know when I know you don't want that name, but when you asked about if BitBoy Crypto is weird because you're older, but it's like saying Soldier Boy should change his name to Soldier Man. But still, Ben Armstrong is much better, man. It's fine either way. We love you, bro. We love you on this channel. Cheaters like Vitalik. I don't give a shit about Vitalik. I care about Ethereum. So I've worked on Ethereum. We tried building an NFT metaverse game on Ethereum. I've been working with Ethereum for a while, like on Ethereum, DeFi, and so on. I like Ethereum. Like, I don't care about Vitalik. Vitalik's so okay. He, is a guy that invented. That's fine. But like, how can I tell you? Well, like, if Vitalik tomorrow, like, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Like, if you don't like Steve Jobs, will you stop using Apple products? Yeah, you probably will. But like, I wouldn't, if that makes sense. Yeah, Ben is on the channel. It's fire, dude. That's like That's really cool, man. I really appreciate him being on here. Ben, I don't know if you're still on here. Maybe he's busy. Maybe he had to go. But that's pretty cool, man. I love that. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. The best you can do get today is to buy Ethereum after Vitalik's blah, blah, blah. Okay. Ben Armstrong, love and respect for the support. Yeah, man. That was cool. He came on the stream. Let's get it. I like that saying. You should keep on saying let's get it. Ben dedicated a lot and did so much for the space. Dude, Ben brought a lot of people on this space. Ben has done more than you think. I mean, I've talked about it. I've made some. I came out and said some things that no one knew about, right? Ben is really cool. He helped a lot of people. And the funny thing is, I'll tell you this: the more because you know, in this industry we talk, right? And it was just today that I was talking to an ex-associate of Ben. I'm not going to name anyone here right now, but Ben will know. Ben will probably know who I'm talking about. They're not in the crosshairs already. Not from ATB or Hit Network or anything like that. That's someone that used to work with Ben. And apparently, Ben's done a lot of things, not just for me or Crypto Life, but a lot of people in general. And that can only show a good heart. And you can see this, like Ben really helped a lot of people when he didn't have to, and I like that. I love that. You know, I like good people. Vidflex TV, you're going on this Vitaligram. I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. Like I'm not gonna do it yet, but stop, dude. It's getting too much. It's like complaining about an ex-girlfriend. It's the bitch did this. I can't believe it. You need to tell people about it. Okay, you made your point, man. We talked about it. Okay, but now you're just repeating yourself, like with his best friend. I mean, come on. Shah just put just deleted your messages. Okay, I think I think it was time. Yeah. I wanted to give a warning shot, but that's okay. I'm confident BitBoy will make a return. Yeah, but it's Ben Armstrong now, man. He doesn't want BitBoy. He doesn't want to be BitBoy anymore, and I understand why. You know, sometimes, you know, there's a saying, "From ashes I will rise." It's a Greek saying, and it comes to this. Ben, I hope you're listening to this, man. I don't know if you're still here, but I really hope you're listening to this. If not, maybe somebody can tell him this, because this is important. So I'll tell you the saying, and then and it's been a part of my life a lot. When the Persians attacked Athens, and not with the Spartans, but when they attacked Athens, what the Athenians did, they made a tactical retreat, and the Persians just burnt and shed everything to the ground. Okay, they burned everything down, all of Athens. And they were hiding behind the ships, watching it burn, and they did something, and they attacked after it, and they pretty much won, and Athens came back. But that's a different story, okay? But when they came back to the land, everything was burnt, everything was scorched earth. They said, "From the ashes I will rise." I'm getting goosebumps. All right, from the ashes I will rise. And what that means is, once you are down and there's no way to go down anymore, that's when you rise up. That's when you rise, and that's when you succeed. Because success doesn't come. Success comes from inspiration and devastation, and it's usually the latter. All right, let me say that again. Success comes from inspiration or devastation, and it's usually the latter. And when you rise up from the ashes and you level up as a person, you usually become someone else. You're still the same person, but you come with someone else. You become stronger. There's something about you. There's a glow. There's an essence. There's something, right? So that something is not BitBoy anymore. That's a level up. He's now Ben Armstrong. And it's symbolic as well, because now he's being him. Now he's being Ben. Does that make sense? So from the ashes he will rise, and you can already see it. You can already see the glow, right? And that's how he will rise up, and that's why he's changed his name, in my opinion. Jamie, nothing in the universe is purely good or evil. It's quite clear where the balance is lying, pretty much. Ben is contender laughing at Vidplex TV's ex-girlfriend. Ben is one of the good ones, I agree. Sorry, man, time out. Yeah, no, I agree. I think you did a good thing, Shah. Sometimes I'm a bit too lenient. What do you think of the idea there might not be a bull run 2024, 2025? I heard. Well, we always have this idea, but it never really happens. I might be a little bit late, a little bit early, but we will have bull runs, in my opinion. It's always possible, but it's just not probable, if that makes sense. Sorry, I just hadn't heard anything. Didn't want to start no mess. It's okay, man. The den of thieves need to be cleared out. It's okay. There is a couple of hugs and kisses. Here's a couple of hugs and kisses. Oh, man. Preach. Preach. Yasupol, please look into Metacade for us. Man, I'm running out of time, man. I'm not going to look at Metacade right now, but I will, Bill. I promise you I will. We have another session coming up anyway, so I definitely will, man. So just do me a favor, send me an email. Send me an email and remind me, and I'll look into it for you, bro. And welcome back, by the way. I love seeing you here, Bill. It's Sunday, and we're getting semen. Let's go, semen. Why are you getting semen, man? I hope I'm reading that. I'm reading that wrong, because it looks to me like you misspelled semen, and I'm not sure why. Sermon. Sermon. Okay, not semen. You gotta love these live streams. Gypsum Geek says, I need Bitcoin to hit 35k, so Mr. Chapton will release a new token, okay? I like your channel because you've been open to disagreement and criticism. Always, man. You wouldn't censor too much since as far back as I remember. Yeah, I don't like censoring that much. As much as I can. Like, once it gets annoying to other people, that's where the problem is. If it's annoying to me, that's my problem. But if it's annoying my subscribers, my viewers, then that's not fair, in my opinion. I love Ethereum, but not quite fair compared to Bitcoin, since Bitcoin is fixed supply. Yeah, it's a very different thing. So, Jamie, Bitcoin, two different things. All right, let me explain. So, Bitcoin has hard sound money principles, right? And if you look into it, you'll see the difference. It's good for what it is. That's it. Ethereum is for building, right? dApps, decentralized applications, and so on. So it's like two different things to compare. Definitely two different things. I love Ethereum, but it's not quite okay. Yeah? Upcoming videos. We're gonna continue that series you like, and we're gonna have some videos coming out, man. Yo, Paul, what's up? What's up, Mishpan? Oh, hey, I just watched that video legit a minute ago. Oh, okay, cool, Robot. What do you think of GMX? I like synthetics. GMX, it's GMX, man. Give me a second. My brain just stopped working. I don't know what GMX is. I haven't looked at GMX. I'm looking at it right now. Technically, it looks like it might do good. It's holding support here. I haven't looked into GMX. I don't know what GMX is. Ah, it's a DEX. Interesting. 50x lever. Interesting. Okay. Why do I gotta look into it. I gotta look into it, man. I definitely like synthetics. Ben Nation, king of dad jokes. 84 likes. Yeah, 84 likes is pretty awesome. You're right, though. When I started losing my eyesight, I made me way stronger, just in general. When things get hard, it shows you what you're capable. Exactly. When will Gareth come on the channel again? Gareth hasn't been here for a while, man. I gotta reach out to him at some point. Hey, man. I stopped when I had my health reasons and everything, and we haven't really talked since. Hey, man. I'm kind of worried. I keep hearing Ethereum is going to be sued and Vitalik's going to be indicated in the United States. What should I do, bro? I would ignore it, but it's probably the same account. I don't know if it's fun. Like, come on, dude. Like, anyway, I love all of you. Thank you for the live stream. If you haven't already, if you enjoyed this live stream, if you like these talks, if you like these one-on-ones, please go ahead, subscribe down below, hit the bell notification. If you don't like it yet or you're unsure, do not subscribe. Wait. and look at more videos, watch more videos, see what I have to say, see if you agree or disagree, but see if it comes with value, because both in agreement or disagreement, you will still get value. And if you get value, then you should subscribe. If not, then no, obviously not. I'm not going to beg for subscribes here. Also, hit that like button if you liked and enjoyed Shies and Stitches laughing his ass off. You're gonna be making different accounts talking about Vitalik. Oh, man. All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you. I love all of you. Take care. God bless.